Recent polio outbreak in New York puts the U.S. on a list of countries where the virus is now circulating. Here to answer questions is Dr. Daniel Kritzkes, Chief of Infectious Diseases at Brigham and Women's Hospital. Dr. Kritzkes, thanks for your time.
Good to see you again, Ben and Erica.
So, Dr. Kritzkes, until this summer, the U.S. had not seen a homegrown case of polio since 1979. So you'll understand why most Americans believed the threat from this virus was well in the rearview mirror. So what do we need to know about the risk right now?
Well, I think the risk for most people remains low. The most important thing is to ensure that you and your children are fully vaccinated against polio, which is highly, highly protective against coming down with poliovirus infection or paralytic disease.
Well, we know that those vaccines, they arrived in 1955. So what can you tell us about the symptoms for those who perhaps are not vaccinated, though many people are?
Well, fortunately, most poliovirus infections are asymptomatic, and unfortunately, the ones that are symptomatic resemble other viruses. Fever, muscle aches and pains, fatigue, that kind of thing. There are no specific symptoms except the very rare proportion, less than 1% of people who go on to develop neurologic complications. But there's nothing that really stands out clinically to identify those people.
All right, we also want to ask you about a recent alert that came out from the CDC. It warns doctors about a respiratory virus that appears to cause muscle weakness or perhaps paralysis in some children. Now, of course, those after effects sound awfully similar to the small folks who suffer paralysis from polio, the small amount of people. So do you think that there is a connection here?
Well, there is a connection, not between this current polio outbreak, but the virus that's believed to cause this acute flaccid paralysis is a member of the same family of viruses, enteroviruses, which we know on rare occasions can cause neurologic complications such as paralysis. And so that there is a connection in that way.
So we know there's no cure for polio, no drugs to really treat it. So you mentioned the vaccines, but what can people do besides that to protect themselves, their kids, if they're worried?
Well, it's the usual things we do. First of all, washing your hands, staying home if you're sick, if you have respiratory disease in the case that you were just talking about, or staying away from people who are ill. But really, vaccination is the key. People need to make sure that they and their children are vaccinated, and that's the best and most assured way of protecting everybody against poliovirus.
It's the best protection. All right, Dr. Daniel Kritzkes, thanks so much for your time. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, doctor.
You're very welcome.